Greetings, gentle viewers.
And howdy.
Well, I just talked on incessantly last time, so this time I'm gonna completely shut up unless I have a line to read, and we're gonna see how long that lasts.
I'm taking all bets.
Speaking of futility, we're the Bittersweet Gamers.
I'm we squared.
No, that was a necessary line. Okay, I shut up now.
Wow, you weren't kidding. Daymon? It's just me. All alone in these spooky hallways. Even though Daymon's sitting right here next to me looking at me like I'm a total idiot.
Yeah, for one, I'm trying to fast travel to our destination.
Ah, see, that didn't take very long. I gotcha.
That doesn't count. Am I allowed to respond to you if you talk to me? Like, surely so, right? That would be unreasonable otherwise, right?
Speaking of being unreasonable, we're moving on with the story.
I see. You won't let me down into the library, huh?
Well, you know how the game is. It won't let us get ahead of it.
That was a necessary comment, and you know it. Even less green than last time. There's still maintenance going on. I guess it never stops. So they're gonna, after this batch of killing game is done, they're gonna sort of smash everything to the ground and do it all again?
I guess?
Hey!
So what's the deal with this place anyway? What kind of facility was it before? It's not a school. Are they renovating some old facility? Maybe constructing a new building?
Yeah?
At the start, Monokuma said they were supposed to be facilities for us.
Fuck all y'all!
That's obviously a lie. That plush bear is stuffed with lies and shit.
Stop talking about your poop! No one cares!
No one cares!
No!
Well,
It is hard to imagine that they built this entire facility just for us.
that's right.
I also think Monokuma was lying. Shocker, I know. He is an exceptionally deceitful being.
Being? Well, he's a robot, isn't he? I mean, robots aren't beings.
What was that?
That's robophobic.
Shuichi, have you been a robophobe this whole time? I've misjudged you.
No.
No, that's not what I meant. Even though that line is, exactly what I meant. When will we finally learn what this Ultimate Academy really is? I would suspect that sometime in a 6-chapter game, sometime near the end of Chapter 4 or starting from Chapter 5 is when we are going to begin to get the details.
A reasonable guess.
Why does it exist? Is it really just a place for us to have the killing game? And what on earth are these?
Right?
Some kind of energy tanks with capacitor dominoes with holes in them? What are those holes for?
For things to go in. Look, man, don't ask me.
You're gonna hang them up somewhere, but why would you do that? Those absolutely look like they'd explode if you shot them.
Right, so don't have any giant robot battles here.
Well, there's a giant robot.
Well, don't battle it.
Well, it's a pretty small robot. I'm supposed to shut up. Oh yeah, I guess we should have gone to that locked door up here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, clearly that's what's gonna unlock after the next chapter, I assume.
This door certainly matches the atmosphere of this floor.
I bet I'll be invincible while slowly pushing it open.
I was thinking that exact same thing. It doesn't look like it'll open for now. I suppose I'll have to leave it be until the next chapter. And we said we would look up and see how many
Oh, yeah.
stories the school had.
Uh-huh.
Well, you see, that's the big stained glass window. So right, you understand
Yeah,
that? So that's floor
yeah.
5. So the only floor above that is that dome at the end. That's where we'll end up in the next chapter.
Okay. All right, well, clearly it's here somehow.
Apparently. Cool.
Hey!
Show yourselves!
Gonta, that will only work if the device or doodad that we're looking for can speak.
Well, no, technically, if it can hear, it can come.
If it can move.
Where are you hiding? Come talk to Gonta!
Gonta, are you maybe looking for Kokichi? That makes more sense on account of that's what everybody else is supposed to be doing.
No, not Kokichi.
What?
Gonta see those strange bugs again.
Bugs
Ha
are...
ha ha! Gonta see tiny bug.
Huh. 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 Digital world? Nano machines?
No mistake this time. It definitely fly by Gonta's eyes.
Can you describe its physical shape?
Hey, Bugs!
Come out again! Gonta just want to talk?
Tiny bugs again. Gonta's been talking about them for a while. I wonder if we should take that seriously. I'm sure he's interested as the ultimate entomologist. It couldn't mean something, could it? That there are extra life forms in a place like this?
Which didn't have any.
But the memory of the insect meet and greet is still raw, so I won't pursue anything unusual. Game structure and all that. I know, I was gonna go in there and see if she'd come too. She's staring at Tenko's lab. I'll leave her alone.
Hey, Shuichi.
What is it, Shuichi? Don't stare at me so much,
Oh, sorry.
or I'll become even more beautiful.
Himiko, I have one very important request to make. Please, I'll do almost anything in return. Never become Miyu's friend.
That wasn't going to happen.
Good. Is she embarrassed about something she said herself?
You.
Did it look like I was blushing?
Are you practicing a performance?
Huh?
Huh? Yeah?
You're right.
Before, no one could tell that I was blushing, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember.
It's becoming more and more beautiful, just like me.
Really?
Ooh, you just made Himiko angry! Someone like you wouldn't know this, but this is Himiko when she's mad!
Obviously not.
No, I was just blushing. What? From your own compliment?
Okay.
Yeah, you looked a little embarrassed just now. Himiko, are you learning to express your emotions like a regular human being?
Well, Tenko did say she needed to train her heart.
My God, she's doing it!
Yeah! Okay, then I'll keep at it.
She's really trying to change. How moving. Tenko. It's not embarrassing to express your feelings. It's only human.
Especially in the context we just had.
Himiko has changed, just like you wanted. She's not quite so lazy anymore. She's working hard in her own way, trying to live well. But you exchanged your life for that. It's not fair.
Yeah.
You know, that reminds me of a bitter moment. But hold on, I'll get to my bitter moment in a second. Okay, I thought that might have been a place where you insert the thingies and then stack them up inside there. It just looked that way, possibly, from a distance. Anyway, a lot of times when I actually honestly express, I mean, I haven't done this in a long time, but in like previous jobs or something, when I would like really express myself in like a straightforward way, everyone would think it was really weird and possibly fake because I get really passionate.
Right.
You guys have heard me plenty of times. You all know. And anyway, it like would always put people off. Or people would think that I'd be getting mad when I'd start to get really excited about something. Grumble, 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 have to perform in order to live life, not fair, etc., etc.
I mean, we all kind of have to do that to some degrees.
Yeah, and it's crap.
Oh, yeah? Speaking of,
No! It sure is quieter now that no one's yapping to two of this and two of that anymore. You know what else would make it quieter around here?
duct tape.
Oh, hey, that too, yeah. I knew that fucking midget was running a goddamn cult.
Ah,
I mean, if there really was a god, he'd obviously make me, the gorgeous girl genius, his chosen one.
Whew, you just keep crossing lines, lady.
That kooky fucking bitch. So, is there any one of the 7 deadly sins she is not guilty of almost all the time?
Gluttony?
Well, I mean, not if you assume that gluttony can refer to other types of appetites as well.
Well, okay, but is that lust or gluttony then? Wrath.
You know, you're right.
She's too much of a wimpy marshmallow for wrath.
Fair enough. Great, you've only got 6, because I maintain that she is certainly overindulging her tastes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so anyway, that was a waste of time. We haven't come across Kokichi at all. I wonder where he could have gone.
Why couldn't any of you tell that the card key goes to the door in the library that had a lock for a card key? What's wrong, Kibo? Don't you remember with your robot brain?
I knew it.
If he's not in the courtyard, is he inside somewhere?
No, that's far too logical.
Yeah.
You're probably right. But apparently Kokichi is quite good at hide and seek.
I assume so.
If he's serious about hiding from us, finding him may prove to be quite troublesome.
Troublesome, huh? I can believe it.
What is it?
Why do you look so surprised?
I don't know. Why would I be surprised by that? No, it's nothing. I'm just being an idiot.
Were you thinking something robophobic?
I really was.
How about this?
Please tell me. You don't need to hesitate. After all, we're friends.
Then?
Well, if that's the case then, I just thought perhaps a robot could find a human. Wow, Shuichi is a robophobe.
That's robophobic.
Shuichi, you're not even trying to hide your robophobia anymore.
What? Oh, I guess so.
Anyway, Shuichi. That black object over there looks suspicious, doesn't it? The one with the red border that neither of us noticed?
What, that?
No, that's always been there. Maybe it's to the the crates? Are we blind?
Alternately, I suppose he was talking about this thing that wasn't here before that we didn't pay any attention to because go forth and talk.
Well, to be fair, there are other boxes with red squares on them.
Borders, you mean?
Whatever. Okay.
What are those cables for?
I wonder whose lab this is. The building's just got tied!
Not very well or impressively, or... I mean, I don't even understand what this aesthetic is. I'll look at it in a second. Don't be so impressed by that. Oh! What did you do to my lab? It's going in super deep. So, yeah, I'm trying to think about this mechanical aesthetic. By the way, I just want to point out, we both, even if we're wrong, okay, we both pegged Kibo as the victim in our prediction.
Right? Oh my god.
And here we have their labs together in terms of what, I was accusing Miyu. Yeah, I don't really know quite what that aesthetic is, that science fiction aesthetic.
Yeah, I can't quite pin it down either. Makes me think of Spaceballs, frankly. Spaceball City with a bunch of balls like this.
This is like the overly sanitized futurism. But like everything, nothing looks like you can tell what it's actually for. They just look like science fiction constructs. Which is kind of why I'm making such a big deal out of it, because I have consumed a lot of science fiction in the day, and it's not like I've consumed all of it, but when I can't recognize what these things are,
Yeah.
Ah!
Okay.
Red.
Well, come on, Kibo. I am positive that this strange building is an ultimate lab. Who can it be for? Kaito. It must be Kaito's.
Maybe.
From the machines and the sci-fi feel, I would deduce this is Kibo's
All right.
lab. But only one way to find out. I mean, of course it's Kibo's lab.
Yeah.
Kibo's right there. Like this. This looks like this does not look like a maintenance room for a robot. This looks like the interior of...
Like a bridge on a spaceship?
No. It's way too colorful and functionless for that, and is full of a bunch of weird objects that are science fiction informed things that make you think about science fiction, but you have no idea what they actually do.
So it's like faux science fiction.
Yeah.
It's something pretending to be science fiction, but it's lacking that certain something.
It needs a better mechanical designer. It certainly doesn't fit anything that you could plausibly say that Kibo is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Even if you're like, shut up, Daymon, he is in no way a metal hero and is absolutely a reference to whatever, then it's still nothing else that would fit that.
Right.
So, boo. There are machine parts everywhere.
I knew it.
Well, this is definitely Kibo's lab.
Nothing to interact with.
Yeah, nothing.
What the hell?
See, because they don't do anything or mean anything, so there's nothing to actually look at. This is fucking awesome! Look at all these upgrade parts! Like that chair or something. Oh, you look so pretty with this, Kibo. I want you to make lots of cute noises.
Please stop!
Stop! Don't mention that in front of Shuichi!
Is that something to be embarrassed about, Kibo?
It's a robot thing, you'd never understand.
I mean, I guess you're right. Like that right there, that is not an upgrade part. That's like,
That's like a bed, a diagnosis bed or something.
yeah. And it looks like, what's up with the ground? It's like it's on a track, but it's not actually on a track.
Well, no, it's more like they're layers, like they're steps. The ground is a layer. Do you see how they connect in the center console?
That's not a console.
Or whatever that display.
No, that's
Yeah.
what you meant.
Yeah.
But the only thing you can look at,
It's the Monokuma monitor.
ugh.
Whose lab is this?
Maybe it really is Kaito's lab.
Huh?
But, so it isn't yours?
No way!
I don't want this! I don't like this sort of sci-fi technology! Can we leave now?
Is that all right?
But I imagine that a lot of things in here would really help you out. Like that glowing line on the wall. Or the excessively angled, has lots of different sides, yellow thing. You should take a look.
No, I do not want to be assisted by sci-fi technology. We shouldn't rely on the power of sci-fi for anything.
Do you want to fight? Do you want to fight me? Yeah, no, this is definitely unusual. This is one of the reasons that well, he's an anti-robot.
Yeah.
An anti-android. Wouldn't that include you, Kibo?
That's right.
Anyway, I would prefer a more Japanese theme, since I like that food the most.
So you can eat. Remember, in terms of the gifts you can give him, he likes, I think it was like a sweet that he liked, and he was not unhappy with you giving him oil. But if he was a robot, you'd think he'd really like it, but I guess he's a robot-hating robot. He's the robophobe.
At the end of the day, he was the greatest robophobe.
He needs to be a metal hero who pilots Mazinger Z. How disappointing.
Unfortunately.
Even though I can only stare at it.
You sure you can't eat? So how can you prefer the food?
At the very least, I'd like some kimonos in my lab and a porch with wind chimes.
Okay.
That would be relaxing, yeah. Well, it doesn't seem like Kibo's going to use this lab. To be fair, I don't know what you could use this lab for. Well, he's free to do as he pleases. Nothing I can do about that, and it neither hurts nor helps anyone to use their lab or not.
Yeah.
You do what you want.
Huh.
Well, I've finished investigating all the items this time, such as, and
So, Miu is really into this lab, but Kibo isn't.
yeah.
Maybe that'll lead, if Miu is the killer, maybe that might lead to something.
Hey, you're supposed to stick up for your own prediction.
Look, I'm trying to be fair, okay?
But I guess your prediction was based on physical location of labs.
Yeah, but yours inadvertently is too.
Inadvertently, yeah. Anyway, Kaito should be waiting in the dining hall, so I will gather everyone there, which is good because otherwise I'll stay here and look and try to figure out things like that weird yellow triangle.
Because future, woo! Wow, this chapter's just moving us along, ain't it?
I spoke with everyone and told them to gather at the dining hall. There must be something important that is going to happen.
Yeah.
After a time, everyone had gathered in the dining hall.
All right.
Looks like everyone's here. Let's get started.
Oh,
What about Kokichi?
Guys, can we please go to the room where he's in?
Ah, forget about him. It's his fault for messing around like that. I guess he must be a real pro at hide and seek.
With my magic.
I magically looked all over the school, but he was nowhere to be found. Not that I was trying very hard.
What?
Magically?
No one can find him, huh? You mean even I, the person who originally found the room and made a big deal out of the card key lock, cannot think of a place that one might use a card key in a room that is extremely important to me?
Nah.
Wonder where he is.
Hey,
He might have used the motive's card key to enter a place we're unaware of! Oh my god, do I have to spell everything out?
Do you think that's where the real motive is being kept? Either way, it's worrisome.
I'll say...
Next time I see him, I just gotta catch him and ask. Anyway, let's try out this flashback light.
actually,
But I'm still uneasy about these flashback lights. Are they really okay to use?
Well, our memories are going to be messed with whether we want them to be or not, so functionally speaking, I can't really see any reason to deny it.
Yeah, more information is better than less information.
I still think that the purpose of the killing game is not the killing game. I mean, maybe it could be, but
Yeah,
but to actually gain information, like lead people to something.
Yeah, I agree.
Like you have to win the game, but winning the game doesn't mean you come down to 2 people.
Right.
That is one way it could be. It doesn't have to be that way, and in fact, I've even argued persuasively and still kind of think that it could also
That you could die. Yes, choke.
be the other one. Where need that 2 people matter. Win Adam and Eve.
No.
Well, if we don't use them, our memories will never come back,
Right.
So we've got no choice but to use it. The memory we'll get from this is our only clue.
Seriously?
I agree with Fish Dicks over here.
Huh?
Huh?
What did you say?
Who are you calling a chunk of breaded fish?
That's better than the alternative. For someone who looks like canned tuna?
Huh?
You make some pretty good comebacks.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Who are you calling a wad of shredded fish?
Is there something you need to tell us, Himiko?
What was that?
Wait, Kokichi?
I knew you'd find us here, but only because it's you.
You got me!
Yeah. Thanks for the compliment. So, why are all my merry friends gathered here? You weren't thinking of using a flashback light without me, were you?
Is that all right?
First things first, what did you do with that card key?
Ah.
Oh, so you're worried about that? Well, relax. Unfortunately, I couldn't use a card key.
Huh?
Oh yeah, I believe you.
You couldn't use it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea where to use it, so I just gave up instead. I mean, really, I went in that room and ended up changing out the lock before I left, but that's what I'm gonna tell you.
But
You don't seem too disappointed about not being able to use it.
shit.
I am disappointed, damn it! I wanted to use the card key. It would have been so cool to go into the Ultimate Masterminds room where you find this and that and learn all about the plot and the backstory and find all the Monokumas and the internal factory and the... But I couldn't go in there. And neither can you. I smell another fucking lie.
Cut it out.
Whatever. Talking to him's a waste of time.
You know,
We've got more important things to do,
Hopefully we get more than the one scene from last time.
right?
Ah.
Ooh, the flashback light. Let me see that.
No!
Kaito doesn't have the balls to turn on the switch. Blah!
ah!
Of course I do!
Egged on by Kokichi, Kaito thumbed the switch hard.
And it broke.
And once again, the world warped. The scenes that flew by inside my consciousness, and what it all means. All at once, I remembered. Oh my! Humanity should be...
Burn in hell is what I think it said.
Ah, the meteorites. What happened with the meteorites?
I remember. TV news and the internet talking non-stop about those meteorites.
What was that?
There was a bunch of damage where I lived. People said it was only a matter of time.
Okay.
A researcher said that too. Similar meteorite impacts happened millions of years ago, and then no more dinosaurs. All living organisms on Earth were annihilated. Well, I mean, no.
So,
There were also a bunch of weird groups that started to show up in the streets.
as the meteorites got worse, more people started saying it was the end of the world.
Yeah, I can see why.
Yeah?
Going to hear that too. Unless someone does something, world will end.
Now, I'm not advocating for giving up, okay, but what would that something be?
Right? Those people were always handing out flyers on street corners.
doomsday cults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw flyers all over the city, too. They said mankind deserves damnation.
Humanity should burn hell. Burn hell with fire. That will be effective. Anytime there's great public frustration, then the crazy people come out and try to loot.
Yeah.
Mankind deserves damnation, eh? I remember seeing those posters, but I actually
Hold on!
really want to just rant and rave about this, but I'm not going to. I will save it for a different time, if at all, because nobody probably wants to hear me do it, because, I mean, it is definitely a roasting of sacred cows. Beef.
And the meteorites! What ended up happening with the meteorites?
That's...
We haven't seen any since we got here. Maybe they died down.
That is possible. Incidentally, why is there a flock of meteorites? Like, normally they wouldn't all be together unless somebody, like, diverted the asteroid belt however many millions of... I don't know astronomical distances between places in the solar system. Was there some absolutely gigantic planet buster that we sent Bruce Willis to like break up, and then all of those? It would have to be a planet-sized thing if there's all this much junk coming at it.
To be fair, the news report said unidentified objects believed to be meteorites, so they might not be meteorites. They could be invading aliens.
I suppose that's the case. Do you suppose it's somebody who's built up a giant mass driver on the moon and is firing meteorites?
Possibly.
That actually seems more plausible than there being a flock of them traveling through space. Or a wandering planet flying through the cosmos that we managed to blow up with a bunch of missiles.
What?
Then what happened to that plan? The one to save the world from the meteorites?
Could it be?
Oh, right. I just remembered that. It was called the GOFER project, right?
So option C or whatever is the case, the one where we're in like a shelter and are possibly the remnants of humanity, and we have to Adam and Eve.
Yeah, I mean,
But of course, it's been captured by something funny going on.
As the ultimate despair tends to do, whoever that happens to be. It was the plan that all the countries of the world came up with to save humanity.
But...
I remember that too, but I took over the GOFER. but the GOFER project, didn't it fail?
What?
Huh? Is that true?
That's true.
That's what I heard too, but I can't remember why.
What's that mean?
So, we can't remember anything past that again.
Okay.
I can't either. I don't remember anything about the GOFER. Ah! Mankind deserves damnation.
Red flag!
Huh?
Miu. Mankind deserves damnation? Fuck that.
The fuck's going on?
We're already damned here!
Okay, for a second I thought we were having a Mekon moment.
Yeah, same thing. Being stuck here with you losers is the worst hell there is! I'm not entirely sure we're not.
You.
The you losers part wasn't necessary.
Oh, the first person who actually stands up to Miu is Himiko?
Yeah!
Well done. Shut up! I'm tired of this! Let us out of here! Let us out! Well, to be fair, Tsurugi's done it before too. Come on! Don't leave us in here! Pull us out!
Seems like...
She seems really upset.
What happened?
Miu, calm down! It's okay! Gonta will protect you!
In the end, the flashback light didn't help. It didn't connect to the other memories.
Well, maybe not obviously, but I feel like if you really look at them, there's a connecting thread.
Yeah, it looks like it connected to them to me. Also, remember when you were giving your prediction, you talked about being psychologically weak and cracking, and it looks like somebody did do that, and that was Miyu. I mean, who knows? The ultimate hunt that was after us. The joint funeral. The meteorites, the cult organization, the GOFER project. How are they all connected? How do they relate to the Ultimate Academy? And what happened with all those meteorites? Did they just stop?
Shuichi!
It'll be okay, Shuichi. Just a little more.
Huh?
See?
We probably need one more. There's 9 of us left. Any volunteers? That way we know how to advance. Everything will start to connect after we remember one more thing. I feel like my take on Kokichi is, and the other goal about information may be accurate.
Yeah.
One more thing. What is Kokichi?
But
I don't think I'd be surprised by the outcome of this situation. Like, if we were actually all dead and this was the afterlife.
Huh?
The afterlife? Probably not that.
Always messing around.
Why, you... Quit saying stupid crap like that!
Either that, or if we thought that 13 Sentinels was a take on Zegapane, if this turns out to be the biggest take on Zegapane, well, you know, where everybody is dead and the only people that are left are trapped in computers.
Yeah, because their personalities were converted to data.
Right.
Like that, yeah. No, yeah, that makes perfect sense.
It could be that. And then the whole goal is to be birthed outside of the computer.
Yeah, exactly.
With like 2 people so you can begin to rebuild the actual physical population. But the computer people are still around. Yeah, we'll see. It's not stupid. If a swarm of meteorites annihilating the Earth can happen, then anything else can happen too.
I mean, he's right.
because...
Come on, you're an astronaut, aren't you? Space is full of mysteries that we can't even fathom.
Well, you know...
That's why, if the meteorites really did fall on us, anything could have happened. A mysterious virus could have spread, Radical 6! Or some weird technology to turn us all into computer data.
Nanomachines!
Or even an unknown substance brought to Earth that could have bent time and space. Okay, let me think about that
I mean,
one.
I can think of the color out of space that might fit that bill. Yeah, it's a Lovecraft thing, so clearly that's not what he's referencing.
Well, I mean, something similar to 2001, A Space Odyssey.
Yeah.
Or Idion in some way.
No, thank you.
Or Getter Rays.
Yeah.
That's like science fiction! I thought our theme was magic!
What part of this looks like the theme is magic? The theme is obviously science fiction! The Moto Cubs have freaking piloted robots!
Yeah!
That's just your theme, Himiko.
Seriously? Come on!
That's just stupid. It's like the setting of some third-rate anime or game.
Third rate?
Hmm?
Do you think I'm making this up?
Are you surprised?
But then how would you explain the flashback lights, Exosols, and even Monokuma? We may be used to it now. That kind of stuff goes against common sense, you know? Don't you remember how BSG was acting? Oh, McGurd, the robots. McGurd, the birdcage, trapping us all in with the wall.
The hell is this word you're saying, Ermagerd? I don't understand.
Which means it wouldn't be too far-fetched if any of the things, or all of the above, that I mentioned actually happened. Let's really hope it's not the Idion one, though.
Shut up! First off, I'm the only one here who gets to talk about space. The rest of you shut up.
You know, Kaito, in Idion, they were space colonists. If anything, you're more like an Idion character than anyone else.
You're the Idion.
Oh, God. We're doomed.
My bad.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, my bad. I am the Ide.
What did I do?
Oh, whatever. Just hurry up so I can get out of here.
Wait,
Stop. You shouldn't think like that about getting out of here. Everyone seems very tired. We should probably disperse for the time being. Shuichi does in fact need to get his free time events in.
Ah, you're right. That's clearly the most important thing here. Oh, you finally learned to read the air. Game structure, whatever. Nice job, robot.
I'll commit that to my memory bank.
I'm learning every day. Thank you.
Hey!
Oh, before we go, going to put manhole cover back how it was.
You know, guys, we could go do that.
Not with this many people.
I wonder what's going to happen.
'Cause Gonta, gentlemen.
If we want to challenge Underground again, this time Gonta definitely.
So dumb.
Oh, no one's dumb enough to challenge that dump again. It's been way too long. Daymon would have to really learn how to play it again, and that'd probably take a week.
Plus the required number of sacrificed players, for instance. Because you have to lose some of them.
You only have to lose one.
Well, Gonta's gonna die at that one thing.
Oh, you're right.
He's
Okay.
too tall for one.
Two. You only have to lose two. A lot of the others was literally because they'd just be derping around following you, and that's normally how they would die.
Yeah, and so you should count that as a required sacrifice, because they're gonna still do that.
With fewer people, they're less likely to derp to their deaths, I think.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
And then after that, it's all about your execution. Now, I'm saying that, but that's saying that you have perfect execution, which you don't.
Right.
You want to make it to the end with like 7 people or something, and, well, there's 2 people that have to go, so I would not want to do it. Assuming it works that way.
shut up!
Don't look down on hard work.
Wow, Himiko!
Yeah.
Himiko, you've really changed. Is what I'd like to say, but working hard at escaping from there is pointless.
Hey, I already beat it!
Like I thought.
Well, no matter how much you've changed, of course you'd think that.
We can't keep going like this. We need to find a way out. I need to solve all of these mysteries. Yeah, that's pretty much where I am. I need to return to my room and do a free time event.
It's no use.
Damn it, I don't understand. What is going on here? But I can't give up. And every time I say that I can't give up, that means... Oh, okay. I need to keep my promise to Kaede. I need to find the truth. What's happening to us? Why we're forced to play this killing game. Anyway. No, Daymon, you were right. I've still got some time today. I can't stay still. Not now! I have to go and just hang out with somebody for kicks. Oh, crud, we didn't start looking for Kumas at all.
So shoot!
Well, that's what we do. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Just get the dang Monokuma!
It's like this aim assist cursor snap nonsense.
I hate aim assist. I am a pro gamer. You take your aim assist and go play something else.
I mean, I used to use it, but I don't anymore. Nice dance.
He's helping her train. Can't you see that?
Okay, well, I'm gonna take Himiko's training partner.
Canned tuna!
What?
Now that I'm thinking about it, I want to eat some.
Canned tuna is pretty good. Maybe I should eat some.
It doesn't even have to be good tuna. I'm fine with some dolphin mixed in.
What? He's taking a nap.
Go away, kid, you bother me! He's off on an adventure.
He's just jumping up and down, asking to fall to his death. Wish I could push him off.
It can't be.
A biohazard from a mysterious virus spreading, infecting people with an unknown disease.
Oh no!
For the time being, I think I'll stock up on herbs. Resident Evil!
Remember, the knife is useless. You know me. I always preferred Silent Hill.
Me too.
Having said that, both Billy and I actually played some of the Resident Evils, but did not play Silent Hill. Even Billy the horror fan did not actually play Silent Hill until...
Look, man, I want you to understand something. When I first played Silent Hill, I was a wee teen, a novice in the world of horror. I couldn't get past the frickin' intro of the game without being too terrified to continue. You get jumped by these horrible children monsters, and then the actual game begins. And that terrified me so much that I never played it until I was an adult.
Well, so it goes.
Why?
Meteorites bombarding the Earth. This GOFER project.
Man, gophers? I hate gophers. Ironically, Robin is really good at digging up gophers. And
He understands your hatred.
he doesn't really eat them, though. He doesn't seem to like the taste. And he hasn't done it in a while, because he's a pretty old kitty. But still, he used to dig up the gophers. Then again, he might dig up more gophers if there were gophers around. There aren't, because he killed them.
Oh, well, there you go. Common logic.
I can't believe we forgot about such important events.
No. All that happened is memory manipulation. We've had memories extracted. Maybe that was even on purpose.
I cannot believe that we forgot about such important events.
Why would a flashback light work on you if you're a robot?
Such important events that we forgot, I am unable to believe.
Okay, let's hang out.
Well then,
Would you like to go to the library? Perhaps there are documents that explain the state of the world.
As it turns out, I would like to go to the library. We went down there, and of course, Shuichi just says nothing. You can't open the bookcase or anything.
Yeah.
I see.
Since you have come to speak to me, I can only assume that you've taken some sort of interest in me.
Something like that. I'm hoping that we can find more clues about your true identity or, in fact, capabilities.
Well,
I printed something out of my mouth.
Yeah, okay, but do you want me to leave then? Do you want me to not talk to you?
No, please acknowledge me.
Right. That's what I'm trying to do. Well, you are a robot after all, although I mean saying that's hard since I know that Shuichi is a robophobe.
I understand.
Indeed, curiosity is a very useful human quality. Very well, I shall humor you.
Huh. I feel as though he's talking down to me a little.
Well then,
So first, I will explain my functions. As a robot, I'm somewhat extraordinary compared to you.
I don't necessarily believe that, but okay.
but
I mean, I remember you saying something about having the strength of an old person?
I mean, that's true, but considering the tragedy that occurred during trial production, it was a logical design choice.
well then,
Now first is my visual acuity. I have 2013 vision. Impressive, no?
That's below average.
really?
You think so? I believe that's pretty normal. Why don't you wear glasses?
Gonta's is way better.
Well, Gonta's passes the level of human. It's well into superhuman.
Yeah, but if he's a robot,
Why?
What are you talking about? Over 50% of high school students have less than 20/20 vision.
Yeah, that's right. That's correct.
But no matter what, my visual acuity will always be 2013.
That's good that it won't degrade. You're not really making your case very well. You know that we're only here to talk to you because we think you're going to die.
What?
Anyway, if it got any worse, I suppose that would count as a malfunction.
Listen closely.
My next function will definitely surprise you. Shuichi, please raise your hand.
Huh?
What? My what? Why?
High five!
Please.
I want you to put your hand in front of my mouth.
Okay. There I go. Like this? What the hell is this? There's like this little bitty static shock. He's trying, to lukewarm breath grazed across my hand. There was no static shock. Well, Kibo's a robot, so maybe not breath, but...
How about this?
How about that? In addition, my warm breath also functions as a dryer.
I was convinced that you were a robot until we hung out with you, and I'm like, maybe not. Uh-huh.
Please wait.
Now, you can't be surprised just yet, okay?
I am surprised, unfortunately. I just didn't think it would have been possible for him to have pulled off the whole take a picture and print it from his mouth thing, because he would have taken a picture.
Yeah.
Right? Like, he would have had to have taken the picture of that in advance.
Uh-huh.
Like, he would have had to know about it in advance.
Uh-huh.
That it was going to be necessary.
Yeah.
So that's why I think that it actually, on balance, comes out that he's a robot. So why is he doing all this stuff that makes me think he's not a robot?
Well, in case we hung out with him before the definitive proof. Case in point, my hand can turn into a multi-tool. With both hands, I have 20 tools at my disposal. My finger can detect wafting aromas and even distinguish between different scents.
You smell through your fingers?
I can drink with my other index finger. I also have a music player for when I'm bored.
So do I!
I can even play tapes and records. Neat, huh?
Records? Where do you put them?
Opens his mouth.
I'm still thinking about how weird your breath felt. I don't know about your other functions.
Don't be too surprised. After all, I am the ultimate robot.
So you're the least impressive robot that exists? Is that it?
Huh?
Is that it? You mean you're not impressed?
My breath functions as a dryer. I can smell with my nose instead of my fingers. And I have kind of like 10 multi-tools. If you want to show me the 20 multi-tools, I'll be really impressed then.
Because...
I thought you could fire a beam, man.
Since the incident, all my weapons got disabled, safety of the populace, and, I might have a special function of sorts.
Might?
But
Professor Itabashi told me to keep it a secret. I hope you get the chance to see it someday.
I think I already have.
And besides, my greatest attribute is actually not a function at all.
Huh?
Is it the fact that if you are a robot, you're the most advanced thing to exist, well in excess of our current time, like hundreds of years?
That's...
You can't tell what it is?
How about this?
It's my compact, lightweight design that makes my various functions possible. Huh?
He is, to be fair, kind of heavy.
Okay. Especially for how short he is.
For 5'3", 196, but that's probably counting his 70-pound armor.
Yeah.
Which he should actually be a lot stronger than that, He's carrying around all this armor all the time.
This is what truly drives Professor Itabashi's technological revolution!
Are you sure it's not artificial intelligence, like true artificial intelligence? Don't you think that does it?
No.
With what we've seen in the previous Danganronpa games, there was no true artificial intelligence.
Really? You don't think Alter Ego counted?
Oh, well, I guess
Hello?
it was Alter Ego. But Alter Ego was a somehow digitized...
Yeah, then there was AI Junko, I'm just saying.
That's digitizing people the same way you can digitize them into the Neo World program in the first place.
Okay, that's fair, that's fair. You're talking about making something from scratch, not copying someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now do you understand just how amazing I am?
Kind of yes and kind of no. I don't know how to respond to all his boasting. It's kind of old information anyway. Maybe someone like Miyu would really appreciate his mechanics.
Oh, she does.
Yeah, I know. I mean, Daymon, would appreciate his mechanics if he'd ever show them to me. Instead, he's all like, I can smell with my fingers. And I'm like, do it then.
I can tell what you ate for breakfast, Stick's finger in Shuichi's mouth.
If he did that, I'd be at least amused. Well, do you think there's going to be another one? We going straight to sleep?
Hopefully there's another one.
I don't know. They spread them around last time.
That's true.
See, this is nighttime.
Oh. Okay, we only got the one.
This is an announcement.
This is an official announcement from the Ultimate Academy.
It is now 10 p.m.
It's nighttime. You know the drill. Nothing funny going on here. Staying up late is bad for your skin, so maybe you bastards should go to bed, okay?
Mana funny.
The reason I can't sleep is because I'm up all night thinking about you, Monophony.
Okay.
Well, they've done this stuff all the time.
Yeah, well, she's done that, but no one's ever seemed to reciprocate it.
No, it's a gag. They've done the romance gag several times.
Ah, okay.
It,
I
like-
just burned it from my memory, I suppose.
Apparently so.
What? You can't just blurt out something like that.
Like a dream come true.
It's kinda crazy, really. I've never thought about you this way before. Kinda because you're my sister, but this is an established gag routine we do.
Hey.
Hey, when did you worm your way into my heart?
Okay.
So, what are you gonna do about this?
No.
We can't. We're family, you know. You can't forget that.
I need you. I want you.
Okay.
Isn't that a song?
Maybe?
Sweet dreams! What the hell was that?
Well,
Well, who cares? Time for training!
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't done it in a long time. I say this every time, but it's also accurate.
Yeah.
Anyway, to the courtyard in the next episode. Meh!
笑ってふざけ合っても何かが違う何か足りない誰にも言えないこと答え探してみても何が正しい何が間違いゆらゆら揺れる迷いを吹き飛ばせ欲しいものは一番遠くても欲しさいつでも君のために戦うのさ未来はもう止まらない明日も輝くだろう何度だ